we're all up on the. We're only on the YouTube page.
Mm-hmm.
I try to reset the other thing, and I couldn't get it for some reason. But in any event, Terri Thomas is in here.
Yes.
How are you?
I'm good. 2 wheels.
2 wheels.
I gotta be on time.
I know you just called. You texted and said you were coming. You're going to be here.
Yeah.
Okay. Kenny, what are we doing? We're all right on time.
Yeah, we're doing fine. If you want to get acquainted and get say a couple of good mornings.
Good morning to you.
And
good morning. And tell everybody who you are and why you're here. Let me move this camera over this way.
Okay. I am Terri Thomas, Executive Director of the Vision Resource Center, and I am here promoting the Full Bloom Cultivating Confidence Blind Fashion Show.
Well, I want to bring you up because I didn't have all your head. We didn't have enough headroom on you.
Oh, Lord.
Yes.
I hope that didn't grow.
No, you're good.
Okay, since the last time. Okay.
You're absolutely gorgeous. We're glad that you're here and right on time and everything. You know, we talked about this on another occasion, and now you're here promoting the fact that you're going to have the Full Bloom Cultivating Confidence Fashion Show. How do you fit that all into whatever it is you're doing?
Well, see, we decided this year to do a Met Gala form. So when you talk about Full Bloom, it's going to be a whole theme of flowers. So we're asking people to come to wear something flowery if you want, because all the models will be having some type of fashion that eludes flowery, blooming of confidence, walking down the aisle, empowerment. So, that's where the bloom is coming from. So it's not just the flowers, it's the empowerment of self.
All right, well, Terri, we're glad you're here on time. We're going to talk with you in just a few seconds here. But right now, we're going to check out Fayetteville's most dependable forecast with CBS 17 meteorologist Rachel Dunsey.
While some will see some patchy fog this morning, we will otherwise be mainly sunny with a high of 80. Overnight will be mostly clear with a low of 56, and Tuesday will be mostly sunny with a high of 84. If we hit 84, that would tie the high temperature record for the day. And that means it's another warm start to the week, highs staying in the 80s, but a strong cold front arrives Thursday, bringing the chance for rain and cooler temperatures to end the week. That is your Fayetteville forecast. I'm CBS 17 meteorologist Rachel Dunsing.
All right, Rachel, thank you. Right now, we've got 59 degrees in Fayetteville, Hope Mills, and also at Fort Bragg. You're listening to News Talk 640 with WFNC.
Cumberland County's hometown news and information source. News Talk 640 WFNC. Stream on iHeart anytime, anywhere. Just search WFNC.
In every community, there are moments when a helping hand makes all the difference. At Way Too Real Community Center, those moments happen every single day in the heart of Fayetteville. As little ones grow, we're here for every step, from the computer lab to mental health support, music, and the STEAM program. And even the free clothing closet is always open. Way Too Real is here to prepare your children for the future. No judgment, no barriers. Just support when needed most. To learn more about how Way Too Real is empowering families, stop by 2400 Murkison Road or visit online at way2real.life. That's way2real.life.
Did you know 1 in 3 adults has pre-diabetes? And most don't even know it. The good news is type 2 diabetes can often be prevented. First Health's Diabetes Prevention Program, Prevent T2, gives you the tools, support, and guidance to make lasting lifestyle changes. With expert coaching and practical strategies, you can take control of your health and lower your risk. Small steps today can lead to a healthier tomorrow. Visit firsthealth.org/prevent-T2 to find a class near you.
It's getting chilly in the Carolinas. If your heat isn't cutting it, don't wait. Call Bass Air Conditioning and Heating now. For a limited time, get a system check for just $59. Or check out our low monthly payment options and huge rebates on new HVAC systems. Free estimates, second opinions, and fast installs from the team trusted for over 70 years. When you're cold or sweaty, call Bass. We're ready.
Bass Air Conditioning. We're your comfort guys.
When was the last time your CPA brought you a strategy that dramatically saved you taxes? This is Roger Harris, president of Whitehorse Financial. The 2 biggest robbers of wealth are debt and taxes. Our team of tax attorneys and tax planners help successful people legally pay less tax. If you have over $1 million in retirement accounts, or you're selling a business or real estate, we may be able to help. Call 910-339-2625 for a 15-minute discovery call, or visit whitehorse-financial.com.
Enrolls you in a recurring automated
marketing text messages. Consent not required to purchase. Message and data rates may apply.
The team's looking good this season.
I think so. Man, I miss playing football. Ever since I turned 40, I just can't find that fire I used to have.
Think it could be lower testosterone?
What do you mean?
I was feeling the same way. After 40, the body has less testosterone, and men lose their edge. That's why I take Nugenix Total T2.
That's the testosterone booster, right?
Yes, but Total T2 is their brand new formula that skyrockets nitric oxide levels in as little as 3 hours. Since I started taking it, I've been lifting like when we played for Coach Carter. My energy is way up, and it even spiced up things between me and the missus.
Are they still giving out complimentary bottles?
Yep, just send a text.
Text HIM to 215215 for your complimentary bottle of Nugenix Total T2, the next generation testosterone booster. Text now and we'll include a bottle of Nugenix Thermo X, our newest, most powerful fat burner ever, absolutely free. Text HIM to 215215. That's HIM to 215215.
These statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
Paid for by Adaptive Health.
Good morning, Fayetteville with Gilbert Bays. On WFNC, News Talk 640 AM and now at 103.5 HD2. Your information crossroads, WFNC.
Express yourself. That's Watts 103rd Street Rhythm Band. What a great song that is. Man, Kenny, you always play these songs here. Got to bring you up on screen and say congratulations to you. Thank you. Another job well done on picking a nice song there to remind me of what I've got to play next week at the club.
Well, actually, I'm looking at the end of this, too, when you're doing what you do for me to help me out with Terri Thomas. It says right here, starring blind, visually impaired individuals who are redefining beauty,
yes,
independence, and self-expression.
Perfect, Kenny. Perfect.
Express yourself.
Hercules.
Yeah, so back to you, sir.
All right, well, look, Terri Thomas is the executive director of the Vision Resource Center. That's what it is. And where is it located?
It's located at 2736 Cedar Creek Road here in Fayetteville.
And you got this event that's coming up that is just a fascinating event. And, you told me the history of this, of how it started, and you're going to let her go ahead and do it. Give me that background, because that story's pretty good.
Yeah, well, we actually have Miss Kay Gill. Her husband is a blind veteran, Mr. Dwayne Gill. And I told people I need them to help me figure out other ways to fundraise. She said, I thought you were looking dead at me, and I decided to do this fashion show, and I'm going to raise $10,000. So I looked, I said, $10,000 your first event? This was 2024. She said, yep, I'm going to raise $10,000. So Kay Gill, Dwayne Gill, Shauna Phillips, and Patty Nussbaum, all volunteers.
And what year was this?
This was 2024. That's the last time we had it. And they created this Blind to Boundaries fashion show. And we had it at Kiwanis Rec Center. And I didn't know anything that was going to happen. All I did was dish out the cash for the things that were needed. And it may have cost us $3,000. And Miss Gill and her team made $16,000. First year out, sold out crowd. It was amazing. And to look like a big mama bear in the board chair looking like Papa Bear, watching blind and visually impaired individuals strutting their stuff down the aisle, the runway. It was just incredible to see people blossom in that space.
So we've got another event coming up. When is it, and how is the money used?
Okay, March 21st. That's coming up next Saturday from 1 to 3. This year's going to be at the Hellenic Center, a.k.a. the Greek Church, where they have the pancake breakfast, spaghetti dinner. And all of the funds will be going towards doing our programs that help combat isolation, create independence, and just be able to bring our blind people together in ways that they can't do outside of anything else, because we're only nonprofit of its kind here in Cumberland County.
And you were telling me that you have a couple pieces of equipment right now that they do exercise on. That's really taken off now.
Yes, I mean, we're doing an exercise class where they're doing, it's not just, we're walking around the Braille Trail, because we do have a Braille Trail, but we're doing what do you call it, the Stairmaster. We have the treadmill. We need some more pieces of equipment, but we actually are doing a full-blown program. So Donald Watts Jr., he took on that program, and they are in there like they're in the military, but they love it. They love it. So this is going to help combat other diseases that can creep in from high blood pressure, diabetes, to help at least maintain those things. So it's an excellent program, Gilbert.
Well, tell us about the fashion show, because this is, I'm trying to imagine folks who are visually impaired coming down a runway, and when the music comes on, you told me like they take on a life of their own when they are the part of this show, and they have their clothes on. Talk about that a little bit.
Man, so actually Michael Macias, he's a blind pianist, so he's going to be producing the music as they come down. But for those that are completely blind, they'll have escorts. We have the Boy Scouts that are coming in, as well as other sighted people to actually help them, but the visually impaired folk, they'll be walking down that runway right by themselves. But each song that Michael Macias plays is going to be to their own personality and attitude that exudes them. So also there'll be some things talking about who they are and bringing the audience into it so they know from whence they started and whence they came, because all of them have not been blind since birth. So that's another misconception of people that are blind and visually impaired. So we're going to tell their stories, give them insight on how to deal with our blind people that are here in this community, because so many people don't know what to do, what to say. So it's going to be a hodgepodge of everything. We have local artists that are going to be there giving up 20% of the proceeds from their art. So it's going to be a whole art extravaganza, creativity to boot.
You're at the Greek Orthodox Church on Oak Ridge Avenue here in Fayetteville.
Yes.
You had to move because the other one was
sold out.
Big.
It was big.
Yeah. And so if people want to get involved with it right now, what do they have to do to get tickets and all that kind of stuff?
Okay, to get tickets, you can go to our website, Vision Resource Center, cc.org, or call us 910-483-2719, extension 13. And Gilbert, I want you to give away two tickets, because I'm going to have them. I don't have them with me because I didn't come in. I was on two wheels. But I'm going to give away 2 tickets to people that are interested. They need to come and check this out.
Yeah, and I have the flyer here. I mean, the brochure. This is really pretty neat.
Yes.
The way it looks. I'm holding it up there real good.
Yes.
And on the back here, there's a thank you from one of the was this last?
That was
last time?
Yep, this was last time, 2024.
Yes.
Yes.
And I'm looking at this individual who's being escorted in, and the smile on her face is just phenomenal.
And she looked beautiful, because we're going to have makeup artists there to do makeup, hair. So some of these folks have never had that opportunity. So they're just going to have a chance to bloom or blossom in this. So it's something that you don't want to miss. It's not going to be like your everyday fashion show. That's the thing. So you need to come with a creative mind, open mind, and just have a good time. That's the main thing.
All right. Well, we're going to make sure we still put out the information even after you're gone here. It's March 21st?
March 21st, 1 to 3 p.m. at the Hellenic Center at 614 Oak Ridge Road.
All right. Now, we're going to switch gears for a second here, because you ran for county commissioner.
I did.
And you didn't win.
No, I didn't.
But what did you take away from that experience?
You know what I took away from it? A couple of things. Voter education. So eventually, this is my thing. A lot of people didn't even know about the election. A lot of people didn't go vote in the election. And there was a whole lot of people that just didn't know who was running in the election. And a lot of them just said, I just voted for the top one. They depended a lot on the poll workers to help them to decide how to make a critical vote. And I think a lot of people don't realize that Cumberland County Commissioners, they decide what it looks like here in Cumberland County. But I learned that. Voter education is needed all year round, not just during an election. So that's something that I really want to get into off my day job, to really try to help whatever organization I created within myself, almost like a civics lesson on wheels, so people know more about it.
Well, you have enough energy to have done both had you been elected.
Yes.
But you didn't, so we're glad that you're going to be able to 100% still do with the Vision Resource Center here in Fayetteville and off Cedar Creek Road. Get out there, folks, and check out what Terri Thomas has going on out there. It's a fantastic operation, and there are ways that you can contribute if you want to help with some exercise equipment and things like that. Give Terri a call, and I'm sure
910-483-2719. You still express your voice. Look, the voice doesn't go away, so that doesn't stop with election or anything else. Your voice is big. So what I also know is I have a voice.
Yes, you do.
I do.
All right, thank you so much. As a matter of fact, she called me and said, Gilbert, I need to get on here. I said, come on in here Monday. Let's make it happen.
That's right.
All right, thanks so much for coming out here.
Thank you for having me.
You're listening to News Talk 640 WFNC. We've got Fayetteville's most dependable forecast right now with Rachel Dunsey.
While some will see some patchy fog this morning, we will otherwise be mainly sunny with a high of 80. Overnight will be mostly clear with a low of 56, and Tuesday will be mostly sunny with a high of 84. If we hit 84, that would tie the high temperature record for the day. And that means it's another warm start to the week, highs staying in the 80s, but a strong cold front arrives Thursday, bringing the chance for rain and cooler temperatures to end the week. That is your Fayetteville forecast. I'm CBS 17 meteorologist Rachel Dunsing.
All right, Rachel, thank you. Still 59 degrees in Fayetteville, Hope Mills, and also in Bun Level. You're listening to News Talk 640 with WFNC.
Del Hair Plumbing. Fast, friendly, reliable. Flush your troubles away. Del Hair Plumbing. Clogged drains? Call Del Hair Plumbing. Serving Fayetteville and surrounding areas. Fast and reliable. From leaks to water heater repairs. Flush your troubles away with Del Hair Plumbing today. 910-429-9939.
This report is sponsored by Blindster.com.
Hi, I'm Kyle from Blindster. I started Blindster in my garage back in 2010. Since then, we've sold millions of custom blinds, shades, and shutters nationwide. Our blinds are DIY friendly, guaranteed to fit, and always cheaper than big box stores. Blindster.com.
Fayetteville's local news source. News Talk 640 WFNC. Stream on iHeart anytime, anywhere. Just search WFNC.